Kosi Kubeka is currently studying for her doctorate at a university in the United States. The social and educational system Kosi was born into in South Africa deliberately discouraged black people from pursuing their goals.
Growing up in Soweto in the 1980s, this was the height of apartheid, when things were so much in upheaval, chaotic really. I ended up having a sense of powerlessness and low self-esteem. But at the same time, I did have the ambition to succeed, and I saw myself as someone who was successful in the future, educated, because education is the key really. Being born in that kind of an oppressive environment, you feel like this is your destiny, and this is also something that was ingrained by people around you, that you just need to accept your circumstances because this is what you were meant to be.
Kosi decided to take responsibility for her situation.
When I started practicing, then I realized that, okay, there are so many possibilities. I can do anything I want, and my life is in my hands, so that means I have to take responsibility for myself. So that was very empowering to me.
Battling with her negative internal beliefs played a major part in Kosi's human revolution.
It felt like I had two voices. One that said that, now, who do you think you are? You're just a girl from Soweto. You should just accept your destiny because this is what you were meant to be. But then on the other hand, this burning desire to feeling that I'm capable of more. I can do more with my life. I can create value was also powerful. Life is about struggling. So you just have to decide whether you are going to win or lose. And that's what this practice has taught me, that you have the power to decide. I plan to go back to South Africa to teach at the university, but also my greatest desire is to go back and inspire other people who come from the same place that I come from, and I'm looking forward to that.
I think the Buddhist message in the SGI of cultivating with as much fervor and passion and dedication and discipline as we can our own self-awareness, that self-awareness is going to lead to what I think is the greatest glory of Buddhism, and that is compassion.
Sue Yeadon works for the English National Health Service as part of a small team that supports people in her community with the HIV virus. Sue's involvement in this area began 20 years ago when she met a young woman with the virus.
What she needed was encouragement and compassion rather than people reacting, with fear and horror and dread. And so I decided that the only way I could overcome my own fear and prejudice was to find out more about it. I remember thinking that as a Buddhist, it was time that I started to do something really meaningful in society that would make a difference somehow.
Over the last 2 years, Sue's work has taken her to Africa, where she visits children hospitalized with the virus.
When we first arrived in those hospitals, there were no children on treatment, and certainly in one of the hospitals they have nearly 100 children on treatment now. If I hadn't started practicing Buddhism, I don't think that I would have been able to develop my compassion or my courage or wisdom in the way that I've been able to.